Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Cucurella puts them all in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Vieira. Looking here to chip it through.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
It's come to nothing. Mbappe. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai. Yamal. Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rice. Yamal. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Yamal. That's tidy. And it's Rice. And this is Cruyff. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bruges have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Cruyff, pass is coming off in quick. He's had a shot!
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's the keeper's ball. France have the chance to go the other way. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. And here's Cruyff. Mbappe is on top. Oh, great leap! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Opts to play it back. Yeah. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's quick to return it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And here's Yamal. And the shot! And Neuer pulls off a sensational... And again! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but...
Shoots! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Just a quick request today.
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Bruges are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So the action resumes. Mbappe, renowned for his long-range shooting. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved. It's Nedved! Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Some front-footed pressing going on here. This is a promising build-up.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is Number 7, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Rice wins the duel this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Mbappe! And he hits the net! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Bruges now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. Brilliantly cut out. Bruges perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rooney closing in on goal. That is lovely. Neymar. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? Rooney. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! Deftly away. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Bale. And it's Musiala. Great ball, and he's in here. Bale! Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
Bruges are able now to make
Number
their substitution. 8. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 20.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go...
It's Hazard! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
On the field. Number 5. Sado.
What a throw in.
Number 25. Hazard. Number 11.
Go back here.
Number 18, Suarez. Number 17, Paul.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Bale. And here's Eto'o. And a chance! Oh, good finish. France are back on level terms. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's turning into quite a... Bale! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as...
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brugge really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And we're done. Bruges illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry
How would you
tickets
sum up
at
what
hand
we've
as
witnessed,
it's time
Jim?
to announce
Well,
today's
it's got to be
winning
said,
lottery
Peter,
numbers.
it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Company threads one in. Cucurella gets into a good position. Oh, it's gone in!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Big chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
France restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! And the front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Bruges leading now. Forced to go back. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short. Cruyff chasing after it, and it's Cucurella. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge, and that's gone loose. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Rummenigge picks it up out wide, and he's definitely onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham does well not to be outdone there. Distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this is a great... Mbappe! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. So no flag here. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. France have the chance to go the other way. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Nedved, and that interception was most necessary. who's going to be first to this?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's been... Chance! Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position.
That's good play from him.
That is good strength. Rice deals with that comfortably. And it's half-time. Bruges are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared. At the interval, it's 2-2. So it's back to business.
Brugge clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nedved purring through the gears. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs one in. Terrific effort! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker.
And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. France are looking to break at pace. Company. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Messi. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
13,
Bruges go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Driving forward, Luis Suarez. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can he find a finish? Shot a goal! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Suarez. And this is Bale. It's Bale!
Bale really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Kukurea. Coming on the field, number 25, Hazard.
Desai.
Number 11.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Number
No,
17.
no way through.
Lau.
And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's going wide left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Flashes it across. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard. And this is Neymar. Musiala. Neymar. He'll try from distance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lam.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through.
Brugge can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez driving forwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Bale. Bale! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. That has not gone well. And it's Bale. Ronaldinho looking to be a... And there goes the final whistle. Bruges have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Rummenigge. Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good read, needed to be. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Cucurella. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. And the counter is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Nedved. He's found a way through. Big chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Luis Suarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And here's Suarez. Nedved. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Has been indicated.
And it's Nedved. Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Nedved. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please be reminded.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Fuel Corporation.
So, into the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Cruyff. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Here's Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. And it's Vieira. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Cruyff. Now the ball in. Impressive jump! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13, Mbappe. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 21, Yamal. Number 11,
That is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Substitutions taking place.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's tidy. Oh, important interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bruges, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff. Bruges are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a cute ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he's managed to get free. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Brugge certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
8,
second corner of the game.
Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Kukurea. Coming on the
And the
field.
keeper beats it away.
Number 25, Hazard.
That's
Number
very
9,
neat.
Cristiano
Oh, that's well done,
Ronaldo.
really robust.
Number 17,
France are looking to go forward now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Always onto this. A lot of space ahead of John, surely! And he should have made it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, sweet feet. Look at the space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Seedorf. 2 minutes to be added on. Eto'o. Good ball, good take. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's it. Bruges cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back
Just
on the
a quick
game then,
reminder
Jim?
today,
Well, look, it
please
was very
refrain from
one-sided.
talking
Their players
outside
didn't
the
turn up for the
stadium.
first half,
Thank you
and
very
then
much for your
it all went
cooperation.
downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Desai. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In towards the... He leaps for it! And there's his chance to lead the counter. No way through. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's destined for the flank. Looking to play him in. And the shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he skips past his man. Messi. Lovely feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. He's onside! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's found a way through. He slings it in. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. And the counter is on. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi threads one in. Saliba. France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Musiala, he's picked his way through. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Space for him to turn and look. That's good play. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. But that has not gone well. And it's Nedved. Nedved gets on it. Nedved! Goal! France! The first significant strike. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is... takes a shot! Ah, he's given it away. Ibrahimovic. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Bruges come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And it's Rice. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to get it clear. Long ball upfield. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That looks a good ball through. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Saliba gets it away. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Messi. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 21, Yamal. Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 13, Mbappe.
So we have movement on both benches. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And this is Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Ronaldinho is standing over this one. Bruges still have the cards to affect this game. It's Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Johan Cruyff. Number 41, right.
Ronaldinho plays it short.
Number
He's gone back and he shoots!
Hazard.
Oh, well
Number
played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going forward. Rummenigge. That's good running with the ball. He's beat Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Some really good chance for a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pull it. Nice interception, well timed.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ronaldinho. Yamal. Can he finish? Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal. Ronaldinho. Mbappe is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Chance here to counter. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hazard. Now there's a fine ball. Bruges claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Hazard goes short. And here's Hazard. And the shot! And there goes their last chance. Bruges can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
The stadium gate. Kindly remove
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! France!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bruges are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. And that's gone loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
And this is Ronaldo.
Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brugge clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great ball, Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Brugge are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. That's a good foray he's making. Messi is one whose deliveries we all know about. The defender is not giving up on this. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, sweet feet.
Delivered in. Saliba. That's Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Luis Suarez. Nedved going face-to-face with it. It's Nedved! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he couldn't finish.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bruges have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Cross goes in there. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
15 minutes till half-time. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Desai. Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Brugge truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And he's had it nicked away. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice aims beyond the defence. He's got away. And the ball is out of play. Vieira is there and he can pick it up.
Has been indicated.
And it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez! Again, a brilliant save. This possibly the last play of the half. Nedved goes short. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are... And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Plays it, getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Brugge really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Thuram. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. Nedved, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's the chance to counter.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Nedved. Oh, no joy this time. Rafael Varane. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, it's come to nothing. Company.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Mbappe. Great chance! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rice. Number 7.
They've played it short.
Number 9.
Space for him to turn and look.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Caught offside that
Number
time.
20. Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Number 19. Bellingham. Number 21. Yamal. Number 11. Erling Haaland. Number 13.
Threads one in.
Mbappe.
Oh, well played.
Substitution in progress.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And the through ball. Company kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale has it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala, good, strong midfield running here. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Cucurella. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rooney. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Rooney. And this is Eto'o. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, they could break here.
Brugge are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
He is through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. Oh. Can he finish? It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Time for a change in personnel. So could they be onto something here? Yamal. Ball looks a good one. That is good alertness. Desai.
This is the time you need that pace.
Musiala, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho! And it's in! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And a chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is as far as it goes. Bruges cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And a quick reminder today to please
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.